Hello, Louisiana Beer Reviews. We're doing a duo review of Singha. Singha, introduced in 1933 by a man who was 60 years old when he started brewing.
Right, and I didn't know anything about this beer when I picked it up. I just know I've been trying a couple of few beers from that region, and ran across this one. It was a little pricey, but I was like, well, let's give it a try and see what it's all about. It says it's a Thai beer, but you looked up and found out that this imported malts, hops, and grains. So
It's made in Thailand, but they use...
sounds like some of these craft whiskey companies do that now. They like import whiskeys made in different areas, and then they so-called craft them, whatever that means.
Well, it's a common practice to bring in, like a lot of American beers use hops from the Czech Republic. They just find that they're better suited for whatever they're brewing.
Kind of like grapes are good grown in a region. Okay. So I know little to nothing about this other than I tried it, and so we're gonna go ahead and prop the soap and see what it's all about. And this comes in the thank you for the 11.2 ounce bottle instead of the 12 ounce bottle.
I know this beer used to be stronger. It used to be 6%, and they dropped it to 5. Guess they figured it had more appeal at 5 than 6. 6 is a little much for most people.
Yeah.
And it is brewed under a royal warrant from the King of Thailand.
I'm doing a swishing pour this time.
There's not going to be any...
Oh look,
beer like
there's
this.
nothing in there.
Can I look at the
Imagine
bottle?
that. Yes.
Okay,
Awkward silence in the middle of a beer.
Yeah, sorry. Brewed and bottled by Pathum Thani Brewery Limited, Pathum Thani, Thailand. Okay. And it's got some meaningless Best By date that's all in letters, which
Okay.
smells like kind of like beer Moretti.
It does kind of smell like beer already.
Or Peroni.
Yeah, it smells like one of those Italian beers.
Clear, bubbly, golden.
Cheers.
I've had Chang also from Thailand. And Leo beer, the lion. But no, it's got a leopard, but they call it Leo. Nice product.
It's pretty good. It's got that even kind of maltiness with the grain, and the hops are real kind of mellow.
Yeah, it's probably like 2 out of 5 hop cones, 2.5 out of 5 sugar cubes, like a little bit more sweet than bitter. It's got enough bitterness to make it interesting.
So do hops always make a beer bitter, or is there a certain hop that would enhance a beer with its flavor?
Well, they got aroma hops.
I kind of got a feeling that's what we're dealing with here, so it's aroma hops.
They've got bittering hops.
And
But they're saying Saaz. What were they saying? Saaz, Tar, and a third one from Czech Republic and Germany. So those would be like the noble, like slightly bitter hops, not too.
Yeah.
More like grassy.
So this does fall along the lines of that kind of German style a little bit.
Yeah, kind of copying a German Pilsner style.
Yeah. It's very drinkable. It's slightly sweet. It's got a nice little finish to it. It's got that biscuit note with a little caramel to it.
Crisp finish.
Crisp, yeah. I would say this is pretty darn good.
Like you were saying last week, and this doesn't even taste like beer. Talking about another beer. This one does. It tastes like authentic, traditional
It does.
Asian, Southeast Asian lager.
This tastes exactly like really good beer is supposed to taste like. It also looks like how really good beer is supposed to look like. Clear, you can see through it. You know it's been filtered, and your kidneys aren't getting taxied.
I've
trying
had,
to refilter it.
I've had some good Southeast Asian beers. The Angkor from Thailand, they make a good stout there too. The Saigon beer from Vietnam. I had Laotian beer and Thai beer. And Tiger from Singapore. That's 5.
I've had Tiger. That's enjoyable.
That's 5 right there. Burma? I don't know if they make beer in Burma.
How would you rank this against the ones from Thai that you've tried already? Since this one has the Thai stamp on it.
Like Chang beer and Leo. Well, they're all in the same mix, I guess. I think Leo is more of a discount beer. Sort of like that would be the Budweiser and Leo would be the Busch. But Leo is very nice. There's a whole lot of Thai beers. We just get a little sprinkle of them here.
Well, you can't judge off of what we don't get. So let's stick to what we do get and what we have tried.
Bringing that up. Chang is good. I don't know what's better, Chang or Singha. I don't know. I'd have to do a blind taste test. My recollection is they're both real nice. I mean, they're fierce competitors. They're both going to say how great they are. So, I don't know if you've ever had Chang, the elephant on it.
Yes,
Green label.
I did. I have had that one way long time ago. Yeah. I find this very enjoyable. I'm ready to grade it. I'd give it a 97.
97, golly.
It's very good. There's nothing unpleasant about it. It's got a great aroma. The alcohol marries well with all the flavors in it. It's there's nothing wrong with it.
Give
There's
everything an 8. Give everything an 8.
That's not true. I think you know that.
That's what
And
I'm
you guys
accused
know
of.
it too.
That's what I'm accused of. I'll go with 93. I'm going to drop 4 points below you. I think 93 is good. 97 seems really wild to me, but some beers are really good like that. They're just so...
I think it's very good in style.
It would go so well with Thai food. I bet you go to any of these Thai restaurants around here, they'll probably have it. Either this or Chang, you would think, huh?
I don't know. You'd have to ask them. I'm sure it's not going to be cheap though, considering what I paid.
Oh, no, not at a restaurant. You may as well.
Yeah, this was basically $2 a bottle or a 6-pack. So
You can probably pay $4.50 at a bottle at a restaurant these days.
Yeah, but I got a deal on this. I checked. Of course, we can always use our barometer called the Total Wine application on our smartphones, and you can sit there if you're in a place and run it against the price, and then calculate if it's worth your time, energy, effort, or fuel you're going to burn to save money or stay where you're at.
Yeah, usually.
So as it turns out, it was actually cheaper where I was at than Total Wine.
Wow.
About 50 cents. So
Not worth the trip.
not at all. Well, I mean, you're going to pay more.
Definitely.
And then drop further in traffic. Right.
Now going a little bit
Walk
north,
the big box.
going north, northeast of Thailand. Have you ever had the? How do you think this goes with like Qingtao from China? The Qingtao, a similar type product.
Yeah, that one's more ricey based, where it's a little sweeter and lighter and kind of less flavor.
Oh,
This has got good flavor to it. Sometimes the rice beers, to me, especially in the region that they make them, it's a really good adjunct that they use. It kind of has kind of like a, what's that wine?
Sake.
Yeah, some of them kind of have that sake note to them. So, I mean, it's okay, but how many different things you want in your beer?
Well,
Just
it's up to
saying.
y'all. So, Laissez Les Bon Temps Roulé, an A beer, most excellent from Thailand, and we're going to end this review by saying y'all go to Thailand and get some Singha beer and take a brewery tour.
And this is definitely one of the better beers, kids.